How y'all doing? Y'all good? That's good. I'm happy to hear that. We back with another video. Now look, I don't know what's going on, but the YouTube algorithm that picked up that tips for working in retail part 1. So I came back with a part 2. Let's get into it. Tip number 1, right now, today, exclusively, is the best time for you to apply for a retail job. At the time of recording this video, it's like the beginning of September. We are going into seasonal work. Do you understand me? Do you know what's coming up? It's the fourth quarter, money time. For most retailers, this is the main point of the year where they actually are gonna make money. Throughout the rest of the year, they're not making no bread. They in the red all year. But because of this fourth quarter, they able to make all the bread that they need for this year. You are looking to work anywhere in retail, apply right now. Apply today. If you gon' get a job, right now you gon' get it. You don't even need a resume. You don't need no previous experience. All you gotta do is apply. Go on their website. Don't go on Indeed. Don't go on Glassdoor. Don't go on none of them websites. You want to apply for Foot Action? Footaction.com. You know what I'm saying? You want to apply for Foot Locker? Footlocker.com. Champs.com/careers. It's usually what it is. DickSportingGoods.com/careers. You want to go straight to the people. No middleman. Straight to them folks. You know what I'm saying? You get straight to the money. You know what I'm saying? The application, and a few days after you fill out the application, this is a little secret sauce for if you really want the job for real. Give them a call, be like, hey, my name Brandon, and I filled out an application yesterday. Did y'all get it? They're gonna be like, yeah, Brandon, we got it. We about to set up an interview next week. We gonna be interviewing all next week, so we gonna give you a call. You know what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do. Don't be calling the day of. Don't be like, hey, I just filled out an application. I was wondering. No, goofball. Give them some time to get the application through the system, and then you give them the call. What's up? Before the interview, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna go, and you're gonna, you know what I'm saying, get you a nice little button down, nice little polo shirt, you know what I'm saying, get you some nice slacks, some loafers, some type of dress shoes. If you don't have none, do not come to this interview in no basketball shorts. Do not come to this interview in a graphic tee, no jeans, none of that. Make sure you look presentable, because I'm gonna tell you now, in radios they got, somebody gonna walk in and be like, hey, folk here for an interview. He don't look too hot. He got on basketball shorts. They're gonna be like, nah, don't need to send him upstairs. I'm ready to meet him at the front door. And they're gonna tell you to leave, because why do you have that on? Who do you think you are walking in this store with basketball shorts on for an interview? Have you lost your mind? Who raised you? Make sure you look presentable. And while we in this interview, one thing I'm gonna need you, one tip. You're gonna have to lie a little bit. Fabricate, stretch the truth. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to do something, because I know you young, especially if you work in retail. So you're gonna have to sound like superhero flying through the sky. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to be top tier. You know what I'm saying? They might hire you, they might not. So you gotta fabricate a little bit. In my interview, my first interview, you know what I'm saying, I told him, hey, look, straight like this, look. I saved the building from catching on fire, because the grill, some water got in, and you know it be bubbling up. With the fire was bubbling up. I got the fire extinguisher before. I was cocked and ready I was ready, right here with it. The fire started, I said, you know what I'm saying? Cut it all out. Told them that straight to their face, and it was like, wow, really? It's crazy, man. Wow. It was like, we need somebody like you on our team. And I was like, you right, brother. You need me. Guess what happened? 3 days later, I got the call. What 16, 17-year-old go grab a fire extinguisher and put out a fire? Not me. I'm not doing it.
No, sir. Not me.
But did I tell the manager that I did that? I sure did. Did I get the job? I sure did. So lie, don't tell the truth. In the interview at the end, you should ask if they got like a card or something like that, email, so you can email them. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. If you don't get no call after a couple of days, shoot them an email. Thank you for the interview. Really hope that, you know what I'm saying, y'all consider me for the position. Shows professionalism, shows that you really want this job. I know you don't really want the job. I know you really want some money, but you gotta act a little bit. You gotta fabricate just a little bit. Put on the show until you get the job. Then once you get the job, you've been there for a couple checks, you straight. Next tip is gonna be the people that you work with are gonna be the most important people outright. It's not the people that's gonna be at the store. It's not gonna really be the managers that much because y'all really not gonna be around each other. Really, it's gonna be the other associates that you with and your team leads. These are the people that you're gonna be around every day. When I was working at Dick's Sporting Goods in the footwear department, I think it was probably my second year there, like around this time. Bro, the footwear department was full of a bunch of real cool dudes. Like, everybody was cool with everybody. It wasn't no problems. We all joked with each other. We laughed every day that we was working, even if it was like a crazy day, real busy. Everybody's irritated, but like we still was able to have fun. Yes, things might get busy. Yes, things might get crazy. It might be whoa. That you work with is really gonna make or break your experience. Because I work with so many cool people, my experience at Dick's Sporting Goods was nice. You wanna really try to like figure out who you working with before you really like commit. You know what I'm saying? You jump in, dive head first into this job that you about to work. And I might be saying all that for no reason, because really, if you getting hired as a seasonal person, you probably ain't gonna make it past February. I'm gonna be honest. Probably ain't gonna want to work past February. There's not gonna be as many hours and all of that stuff, so it's really not gonna be as fun. Last tip is gonna be apparel is the worst department that you can work in by far. By far. No matter what store it is, no matter what location, no matter how many people y'all got in apparel, it's never enough. It's never enough. The main reason that I say this, usually apparel is the biggest department. Usually apparel is the number one thing that's getting stolen. And usually they don't got that many people working. So usually it's probably 3 to 4 people working in apparel, and y'all are in separate departments folding. You by yourself all day doing straight like this. This is all you doing all day. I don't know if you can you see my hands? This is what you doing. You playing patty cake all day with clothes. You folding, putting stuff on hangers, putting stuff where it's supposed to go. And people have no common decency. People have no respect for your work. People gonna be like, oh, look at this shirt. This shirt cool, ain't it? Look at this shirt. And throw it. They gonna just throw it somewhere. They not gonna put it back on the table. They not gonna try to fold it the best they can. None of that. Nah. They just gonna throw it. They gonna walk around the store and be like, you know what? I don't want this shirt, and then put it somewhere random. You gonna find a shirt in the bathroom. You gonna find a shirt in a completely different department. And they gonna be like, how did your shirt get over here? You gonna be like, psh, I don't know, folks. I wish I could answer that for you. But if you apply anywhere, no matter where it is, if they have an apparel department, do not apply for the apparel department. If they ain't got no other jobs listed on the website, it just mean you ain't supposed to work there. Cause apparel is the worst place that you can get into, and you ain't ever gonna get out. It's like jail. You don't want to do it, I promise. But that's the end of the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Hope these tips were helpful. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you're wondering why I got a hoodie on my head, you worry about the wrong things. You need to be worried about getting a job and not my appearance. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you do something you love. Make sure you do something that make you happy. And I'm out. Peace.